How many people like to put together a puzzle? Any puzzle lovers out there? Great. I like puzzles too. I probably don't do enough of them. But I think the neat thing about a puzzle is that when all these pieces come together, they form a whole. And when that whole comes together and is realized, great things happen. And the next group, or the next award, is going to go out to a group that's been a vital piece of the puzzle. And we've been working with them for the past couple years. And we will continue to work with them over the next couple years until the job is done. Sorry. So what is the mission of this group? The mission of this group is to protect and restore the rivers of Idaho by involving volunteers and members in the protection of wild rivers, keeping our drinking water clean, defending at-risk populations of fish, and minimizing impacts of dams in Idaho's rivers. Well, like I said, you are all pieces of the puzzle. And Kevin Lewis in Idaho Rivers United is a giant piece of the puzzle. So please come on up, Kevin, and please accept this award on our behalf.
First off, thank you so very much. It's almost 4 years now that we've been fighting this fight on megalodes, and for a good part of that 4 years, I've been working with Gary and Brett. For the entire time, I've been working with Mike Lopez at the tribe, Lynn and Board, the local citizens up in the corner that first alerted us to this threat. That was almost 4 years ago, and I checked the other day, and it was over 10,000 emails ago.
I believe it.
It never ends. But this river corridor is a very special place for me. Long before I came to IRU, I discovered this corridor on the way to a Selway trip in 1982. And I've been a boater all my life. I've loved wild and scenic all my life. And so this is a very special place to me. So besides getting paid to fight the fight, it's personal. You know, I have values for that corridor, and they are not compatible with megalodes in that area. So for me, it's even more fun because it's a personal fight as well. So I think it's good to step back a bit and think. So we really had two goals here. One of them was to convince the Forest Service to do the right thing. Well, clearly that's been a little challenging. The Forest Service has proven to be entirely gutless on this issue. And still continues to be gutless on this issue until they actually do the right thing. And the second goal was to make life so miserable for industry that they go away. That's working. I was at the port stopped down to visit Wilma this afternoon to check out the stripped down megalodes getting ready to haul up highway once more. And unfortunately, it's going to come through here. But did my heart good to see it sitting there, a mere shell of its former self. They did be chopping pieces off of it, hopefully at great expense. But step back to, ConocoPhillips. We all remember ConocoPhillips and the big coke drums. They rolled into the port, May of 2010 maybe? Figuring they were going to just whip on up the highway. I think February 1st of 2011 was when they moved their first load. Then due to springtime flooding, it took them until June or July to finally get them all to their present destination. I'm sure that cost ConocoPhillips a lot of money. Millions of dollars. We should stop it. Next we had Imperial Oil, ExxonMobil, with their 209 loads. That move of the block will cost them $2 billion. Now we've got GE, and they spent a few $1 million already. Probably a lot more than a few $1 million. So you know, some of my friends say, well, hell, they can afford it. They're the richest corporations in the world. You're right. And they're the richest corporations in the world because they don't lose money. So they don't like to lose any money at all. And so I think we're succeeding in both areas. We're definitely making this corridor a very unattractive place to bring your megawatts. Houston's looking better all the time. Knock yourselves out. Texas is worth megawatts. Sorry, any Texans in here? my newest rallying cry when I hear talk of secession is, I'm good with 49. And the other thing is the Forest Service. Well, they're having a bad time too. You know, we beat them back in February with our initial court case. We were honored to be asked by the Nez Perce tribe to join the second case. And we're doing pretty good there too. We've got great attorneys. Mike Lopez, the entire legal staff of the tribe is wonderful. Advocates West, Laird Lucas is a friggin' genius.
That is right.
Don't get on the other side of Laird. When you go to the dark side, go to Virginia or somewhere, but don't mess around with Laird. So I'm feeling better. But like everybody has said so far, the war is far from over. We've won a lot of battles. We'll probably lose some battles. But, you know, we're going to grind them down. And in the end, they're going to go away. And we're going to have our river corridor back. And that's what I look forward to. So, thanks for everything.